March 16th, 1244. Montségur Castle burns against the night sky as 200 Cathar perfecti walk into the flames, refusing to betray their faith. But as the world watches the end of a heresy, 4 shadowy figures slip away, clutching leather satchels filled not with gold, but with the most dangerous books in Europe, the forbidden scriptures of the Cathars. For 800 years, these texts have remained hidden, so potent, so heretical, that the Vatican hunted every last copy. Tonight, you'll discover the secrets the Church spent centuries trying to erase. The Cathars weren't just rebels. They claimed to hold the true teachings of Christ, preserved in secret gospels and banned manuscripts. Their most explosive text? The Gospel of the Secret Supper, a book where Christ reveals to John that the God of the Old Testament is no God at all, but the evil Demiurge, Satan in disguise. Imagine the shockwaves if medieval Europe had known the creator of the physical world, the God of sacrifice and war, was the enemy of true divinity. The real God, the Cathars taught, was pure spirit trapped by the false creator's prison of flesh. The Church responded with fire and fury. When inquisitors found a copy of the Secret Supper in Carcassonne, they didn't just burn it. They scrawled, "This book is full of errors," across its pages, then locked it away for study. That very manuscript survives, locked in Vatican archives, still bearing the anxious notes of censors who feared its message. But the Gospel of the Secret Supper was only the beginning. The Book of the Two Principles, written by the Italian Cathar John Lugio, laid out a cosmic battle between two gods, one good, one evil. Using Scripture itself as ammunition, it argued that the world's suffering proved the existence of a dark creator. Only one tattered manuscript remains, its pages shuffled and censored, as if someone tried to erase its most dangerous ideas. The Cathars didn't just read different books, they lived by them. Their Consolamentum Ritual offered spiritual baptism, no water, no oil, no priest, just the laying on of hands by a perfecti, supposedly freeing the soul from endless reincarnation and the material world's trap. The Church called it witchcraft. The Cathars called it the only path to salvation. When Montségur fell, the fleeing perfecti weren't smuggling treasure. They were carrying the intellectual arsenal of a rival Christianity. Where did those manuscripts go? Some say they vanished into the forests of Ariège, others whisper of caves in the Pyrenees. But the real question, do these forbidden scriptures still exist, hidden in vaults or buried in secret archives, waiting to surface? Modern discoveries keep the legend alive. In 2019, renovations at a medieval monastery in southern France uncovered parchments written in Occitan, the language of the Cathars. Authorities sealed the site, citing structural concerns, but locals reported Vatican scholars on the scene. The find disappeared, swallowed by the same secrecy that has haunted Cathar history for centuries. Across Europe, Cathar texts keep surfacing, fragments in Vienna, pages in Inquisition archives, private collections that suddenly go dark. Each reveals more of their heresy, that Christ's resurrection was spiritual, not physical, that church sacraments were traps, not salvation, that the true Christian message was hidden, not lost. Here's the bombshell. The Cathars claimed their scriptures were older than the Catholic Bible passed down from the apostles, preserved by secret communities, unedited by popes and emperors. If true, the Vatican's Bible is the revision, not the original. The real Christian story, the one that threatened to upend the medieval world, was buried under centuries of censorship and flame. To this day, the Vatican's archives remain locked tight. Scholars requesting access to heresy files face endless delays and refusals. The Church that once burned books now hoards them, guarding the most dangerous texts from public view. What are they afraid of? That the Cathars were right? That Christianity's true origins are more radical than we ever imagined? So where is the Cathar Bible? Is it hidden in a Vatican vault, buried in a Pyrenean cave, or scattered in fragments across secret libraries? The hunt continues, because somewhere, the forbidden scriptures of the Cathars wait to rewrite history. If you crave forbidden history, lost gospels, and the secrets the Church tried to erase, you're in the right place. Do you think the Cathar manuscripts are still out there waiting to be found? Drop your wildest theory in the comments, and let's solve this 800-year-old mystery together. Subscribe now, because next week, we're exposing another Vatican cover-up that will blow your mind.